Okay, so we found the scripture. It was Luke chapter 21, verse 15. Um, I can read it again because I forgot.
It said, "For I will give you a mouth. Oh, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist."
Okay, and so what were you saying about that scripture as it relates to a story, a story?
So, looking at this scripture and the story just watched, the skinny little man who wanted the story from the sky god. First of all, the sky god, overlooking, despising. How you get this thing done? A teeny weeny man like you. So Anansi here, he had to use his mouth. One. And second thing was wisdom. He had to use his wisdom to capture the leopard. He used his mouth. He said, "Let's play a game." He opened his mouth to express himself. Then he used wisdom. Said, "But you be the first. Let me tie your voice. Don't trust nobody. People can slick talk you." But he used wisdom. Even when it came to the hornet, the bees, he outsmarted bees. He used wisdom. When it came to the fairy godmother, he still used wisdom. Two things that were at work. He don't have no weapon. He was using only his mouth and wisdom. So in our daily lives, if we use our mouth properly, we can get what we want. Then also wisdom is, indispensable. You have to use wisdom in anything that you do. And Anansi proved the fact that wisdom can win the game all the time.
Against brute strength from the leopard.
Yes.
And danger from the hornets.
Yes.
And I don't know what you would call the fairies. Like
the fairy godmother that nobody see.
Yeah.
He outsmart all of them. He used wisdom.
Yep, that was something in my research that I saw, characteristic of Anansi across the board, that he is really smart and is able to outwit people. In this version of the story, Anansi is kind of the hero. He's the protagonist of the story, but I've seen other variations where he is, I guess, like the bad guy, but he's still smart, like able to outwit people, has a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
So I guess that's like the most important characteristic of him, not necessarily him being good or bad, but the fact that he has a lot of wisdom and
he
very smart.
Everybody.
What made you get this video and share it with us as children? Like, what was the motivation behind buying this? Because we had it as a VCR. We watched it on cassette tape. Do you remember why you got it, why you shared this with us?
First, it was fun. It was a little fun movie in those days. But secondly, as a guy who from the village, who accustomed to telling stories, that was the closest I could come to bring my village life to my young children that were born in America. To get a little bit of how you can take a fairy tale to have good morals to share with people. So the moral of the story is, don't look down on nobody and don't trust nobody. That's the moral of the story. So those were the things that we're accustomed to in the evening time. Most of the time when the moon is shining, or all the villagers come out with this playing and singing and telling stories. So that came close to my early childhood in the village.
Okay. Did you know that when we were exposed to Anansi that we would like hold on to it Did you think that, or did you hope that we would hold on to it for so long and still remember it and talk about it all these years later?
No, I've forgotten all about the story. Yeah. But the morals of the story is what I hope you guys are going to catch.
Mm-hmm.
Not the story itself, but the message, the unspoken word behind the story
Mm-hmm.
is what I was trying to expose to you guys. But the fun part about it, I forgot all about it a long time ago.
No, I never forgot about that. Gum baby, I slap you. I slap you again. That we used to say that quote all the
baby.
time.
I think Chick is very like that one too. Gum baby.
Yeah, and that's how we know the show. We don't know it by. And when I was looking for it, I was researching it. I didn't know the title of the story. It's called A Story. But I was typing in "Gum Baby, give me your yams," and I had to do research to find it, to find the video because I didn't know it by name. I only knew it by that one
Gum
line.
baby. Yeah.
Gum Baby, give me some yams.
Arrogant.
Yeah.
Until you're so big that no one can bring it down.
Yup. Okay, well, I guess I don't have any more questions for you. This is all really great, though. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I like the little daddy and the other time. That's nice. It's a little fun, too.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the videos. Maybe one day you share with your children.
Maybe another
Keep the video.
folklore.
Keep this interview. Maybe one day you say, come and see your granddaddy.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well, thank you, and good night.
Good night.